Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our rainy Morris High School this afternoon, second round game here in the 4A state playoffs. This is Scott Kerker along with Randy McGool and Ryan McGool. Guys, this is a rainy afternoon. I'm not sure who this favors. Does it favor Metamora or does it favor Morris? I would think maybe it evens things out. We probably have the better athletes. They're a little bit bigger. They're more of a plotting team, so sometimes that evens things out. But irregardless, Metamora's going to have to play. Luckily, we're on turf. So.
God, here we are, second round of the playoffs. That Metamora Morris matchup over the years has been kind of historic, right? And we got a big victory against these guys back in the day. I love this environment. These fans are ready to go. Everybody's ready to hang out. Everybody's in their rain gear and ready to brave the storm here today. So we're going to see what the Redbirds have in store for us today.
You know, these are the type of games that when you're a little JFL player, you're behind Malone bleachers, you're playing football, and these are the games that you imagine that you want to play in when you're older. So to just have one of these games available, it's awesome.
You know, and Metamora's got a pretty long history. We go all the way back to 1980, my sophomore year in high school. November 7th, it was my birthday. We played Morris at our place. We lost. It was Coach Ryan. Pat Ryan was the quarterback for Metamora back then, and it was a Donnybrook, and unfortunately Morris came out on top, but we've had a long history. We've got one win against them, and it was the big dog. It was a state championship game, and Metamora won 17-14 back in 2007. So when it counted the most, we stepped up and got the win. But it's going to be. I think this is going to be a Donnybrook here today.
Oh, my goodness. I think it's going to be a one-score game down to the end. I think the fourth quarter is going to be key. But I do think, you kind of mentioned it, Scott. I mean, Morris is more built as a power team. You know, their running back comes in. He's got about 1,300 yards on the season. They're big up front. You know, if we can stop them between the tackles, I think this game's going to be really good for the Redbirds. But alternatively, we've got a lot of speed. And our team's speed, I think, if you really look at it, I think can really neutralize this Morris power, you know?
Yeah, Morris coming in the 2 seed and Metamora at the 7 seed, but I think it's going to be a lot closer game than people think on paper. So.
Yeah, and you know, the one thing I think that Metamora does have a little bit in their favor is Metamora is used to playing these big teams. I mean, all year long it seems like, you know, our team's a lot bigger this year than we were last year. It seems like everybody we played this year, even the teams that we kind of took it to a little bit, they seemed like up front they were huge. Everybody seemed huge this year. And Morris is no exception. But other than their two guys, number 61, I believe it's 76, maybe it's 77, one of those. Other than that one side, they match almost identically with us. So I think it's going to be a little bit of how do we control, on either side of the ball, how do we control those two guys on the line?
Absolutely. And, you know, anytime you get a little bit of moisture in the air, you start thinking about turnovers, right? You know what I mean? So who can ever win this game at turnovers today, which is inevitable. It's going to happen to somebody. Hopefully we can be on the right side of that.
Yeah, that for sure. I think winning the turnover battle is going to be a big key in today's game.
Yeah, defense is huge. It's going to win you these games down the road. If you keep it low scoring, you know, your defense is just going to have to play just amazing, and also stopping the run for Morris. That's the key to the game.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think, you know, they have a willingness to throw the ball like we do. I think, though, that, you know, we've got 3 really good wide receivers. They've got a good one in number 18. He's a very good wide receiver. And they've got a couple other guys that are pretty decent, too. But I think we may have the advantage of both speed and a little bit, not too much size. Our 3 guys are not very tall. They're very, very fast. Absolutely. So that'll be an advantage to us.
But yeah, I think if we can stop them between the tackles defensively and slow them down, slow down their running game, I think Metamora can really, you know, pull the upset here today.
Why don't we take a timeout? When we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird defensive coordinator, and then later on we'll talk a little bit about keys to today's game.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football. basketball, baseball, whatever your sport. We'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
101. You can do it. 102. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
We're in a commercial break, right?
Yeah. Welcome back to Morris High School. We're here with Metamora Defensive Coordinator Jeff Herring. Coach, boy, it's a rainy day. Great day to get a win, though, isn't it?
Would you expect anything less?
No.
Then when you come up to Morris, I mean, at least they've got turf field now.
Yep.
A few years back when this was grass, it had been pretty muddy, and it looked like there might have been some cattle out there all week. But outside of the rain, you know, the temperature feels like fall, and we're ready to play some football today.
Leaves are turning yellow and red, and it's a good time for a high school football playoff game.
Oh, absolutely.
Coach, you got a big task in front of you here today. Morris comes in, a very high-powered offense, and they're a good football team.
They are. They're a good football team, and their Week 9 loss, pretty self-inflicted. I think they had 7 turnovers.
Yeah.
And we're still in the game, so we're gonna try to get some of those takeaways today and just tackle and not give up big plays. That's
right.
Cool. Make them grind it out.
Coach, I mean, Scott and I came up here and watched them play Woodstock last Friday night. You know, to me, the big thing about Morris was they're running between the tackles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're running back. I think he's got 1,300 yards for the season.
Yeah.
You know, what's Metamora got to do to slow him down?
Well, I'd like to give him multiple looks. We're going to pick our chances and blitz on the inside. Woodstock had a little bit of success doing that. You know, we had the ability to watch just some film this week, and I probably watched too much. You get to that point, you start to overanalyze and be too critical. But we've got a good game plan. The coaches, both offensively, defensively, and special teams, put it all together this week, and we hope that it shows out today.
You know, I think we're 1-7 against them, and I think a lot of people say, you know, Metamora's do, but regardless, you got to come out, you got to play the game, you got to play hard, you got to play smart, and defensively, what do you have to do today to be successful, other than the tackle well?
We got to be really good on first down. Starts by matching and then exceeding at times their physicality. They're going to want to kind of push it in there pretty tight and just try to move the sticks and get first downs. So that's our goal, be really good on first down. Then put them in down and distances where they're not as comfortable.
Coach, we'll let you get going here, but good luck. Bring home a W.
We will. Thank you, Scott. Thanks.
We'll get him, Coach.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about the keys for today's game.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center. Our spinal decompression therapy helps alleviate pain and promote healing.
I had severe lower back pain. Dr. Kaufman, he suggested spinal decompression, and it has worked wonders.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
Rosters, you can use your smartphone and scan the barcodes located directly in front on the bleachers on the fence. Limited print rosters are also available at the grill area concession stand and in the field house lot. Approach midfield, your officials for tonight's game. Referee, Dan Dronzek. Linesman, Rich Smith. Line judge, David Carpel. Umpire, Dan Vestal. And back judge, Derek Delanzandro. Toss and deferred.
Welcome back to Morris High School. Morris won the toss. They deferred, so Metamora will be receiving. And they'll be going from our left to the right, Randy. So I don't know if wind really has a bearing on this at all.
You know, it's one of those days, the rain kind of falling straight down right now, and, you know, we kind of a little bit of a sprinkle going, but, you know, from the weather report, I think the rain is going to continue to increase throughout the gate. It's going to become more of a factor, really. So, start thinking about that, Scott. It really, that issue of ball security really becomes important.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm looking at the trees over there. You know, this beautiful field here, surrounded really half by trees, and there's really not a lot of movement over there. So don't see, you know, the flags on the field goal posts are pretty still.
Yeah, the wind has nothing. It's the moisture, the rain that's coming down.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects the pass game. When you think about it, I mean, I think the pass games are maybe a little bit more important for the Redbirds here, but you know, all things are off. We're in the second round, two amazing programs going at it, and you know, these guys, just the individual efforts are going to make the difference out here today, you know.
Randy, I think I've been up here when it snowed. I've been up here when there was fog. You couldn't see the other side of the field. But I don't think I've been up here when it's just flat out rain. Well, no, I think in, what year was that? 15 maybe, I think it was. We came up here for a regular season game, and it rained beforehand. It was really wet. And it rained at the end of the game. We had a pretty good downpour at the end of the game.
You know, Scott, I know you're a baseball guy, but I got to take a little shot at you here, you know. I mean, that's what I love about football, right? you know what I mean? Hey, as long as there isn't any lightning,
we're going to keep on playing.
We're going to play, baby. You know what I mean? So you got to give it. These guys are tough as nails out here, and, you know, whatever happens with the weather, outside of lightning, we're ready to go.
They're getting ready for the national anthem here.
Contact your County Farm Bureau and find your advantage today.
He looks good. He looks good in pass. Yeah, he fills them out really well.
Tonight, the colors are being presented by members of the Morris Color Guard. These veterans are Morris residents who continue to service our community after their military obligation was honorably fulfilled. Tonight, the members of the Morris Color Guard that are presenting the colors are Robert Detman, U.S. Army, Iraq; Dan Abel, U.S. Army, Vietnam; Mark Stevens, Air Force, Operation Southern Watch, Saudi Arabia; and Mike Ebert, U.S. Army, Korea, and Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? And gentlemen, remove your hats as we join Morris Community High School senior Brenna Sheets in the singing of our national anthem.
Well, Randy, nice job. It's, we brought a nice crowd. Weather conditions, man, that's a pretty nice crowd.
Yeah, I mean, we've got bleachers, fairly full here end to end. We've got tons of umbrellas and rain ponchos, and the Metamora Loyal here is ready to weather the storm here and root on the Redbirds.
Yeah, considering, they could probably sit at home and watch us, I think I'd make the trip.
Yeah, hey, to be here live, there's nothing like it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, if you look at that radar, Scott, I mean, it's just going to keep getting thicker here for a while. So it's going to be interesting here.
Oh, for sure.
As we go on. Well, and on the backside of that radar is some snow.
Oh, boy.
So this could get really interesting here, depending on how quickly this storm comes through. But, so I think we're going to have rain. It's going to get a little bit colder as the game goes on. So it's going to be a test of will here to see who wants to pull through here at the end of this game. Love it, Scott. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, this is we're about 3.5 minutes away from kickoff, Randy.
This isn't just football. This is Morris football. Decades of tradition, of legacy built on the root.
Metamora comes onto the field. They really didn't go into the locker room. They just went to the backside of the end zone.
Kind of hung out there for the national anthem. I don't think we were quite sure how quickly that was going to be played.
Yeah.
So it's just we kind of hung out for a while, and the Morris kind of did their thing. But we're going to receive the kickoff here, and Redbirds need to get off to a fast start,
Yep, for sure. They need to get off to a fast start. Though, I just don't know if what we do in the first quarter, maybe even the second quarter, is going to, you don't want to get out of control, but I think that it's I think that you've got to keep yourself in the ball game. You've got to give yourself a chance to win. And then, hopefully in that second half, you can make your move.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think halftime adjustments are going to be big in this game. And you're right. We just got to keep this game close and deal with their size, deal with their athleticism. And, and like you said, part of that, the conference we play in, I think, really works to our benefit here.
Really.
When you think about teams like Dunlap and Washington, Pekin, Morton, some big teams out there. Even East Peoria, was pretty big this year. So we should be ready for this. I don't know if we're ready for the level of athleticism they have at those sizes, but we should be ready to face a team just like this. You know what I mean?
Fireworks going off to our left.
Yeah.
We saw this last Friday.
Yeah. They Morris likes their football. At a young age, these kids are ready to go. So Morris does. They play with a swagger, and rightly so. They've got an amazing tradition here, and you got to respect, everything Morris does out on the football field. No question about it.
We're just a couple of minutes, about a minute away from kickoff. Morris comes out with their kickoff team. I can't remember last week. I think they were able to return a few kicks. Woodstock was able to return a few kicks. I don't think But we'll see. Who do we have deep? Who's deep for Metamora?
It looks like Pickles back there, but
Who's deep for Metamora?
But the number I can't. It looks like a 9, but it looks like Pickles to me.
Pickles, Cranford, and Bittner.
Pickles, Cranford, and
Bittner, and then in the short receive position is that Vinny Rasmussen? I can't tell there. I can't.
Vinny,
see
who's Ryan?
12.
Who's in the middle there at about the
20?
Number 12.
Number 12. Okay, it's Eli Simmons. Okay, I couldn't tell by there's a lot of wrinkles in the front of that jersey, so it almost looks like a 20-something. All right, kick is up. And that's Bittner at the 15. And he hands it off to Cranford on the left side.
He's gone.
And here he goes.
He's gone.
Cranford's on his feet.
Go!
And here he
Go!
goes. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. Into the end zone. Jaden Cranford brings back the opening kickoff here at Morris. Starts the second round playoff game. Wow, Scott, unbelievable. You know, we have not seen Jaden Cranford on the kick return now for several weeks. So what a play.
We haven't done that all year.
Have not done that all year, and I got to love it. You get Cranford out in open space, and look out, baby. That's when lightning strikes. Love it. Jaden Cranford starts this game off with a nice touchdown for the Redbirds. And now it looks like the offense is out of the field, going for 2 here to strike early again. McMillan split out to the right in the backfield. Can you see who's in the backfield there? And Petrie takes it on the right side into the end zone.
For 2.
An 8-0 lead for the Redbirds here with 11:46 in the first quarter. And you look at the Morris sideline, and they are just stunned over there.
Well, but there's a lot of football left to be played, Ray.
Absolutely, absolutely. But boy, you couldn't start out the game any better for the Redbirds. And you gotta love Bittner just hands off the reverse to Cranford. And the thing is Bittner is a threat himself, you know, so you got to be honest on that. You know, and Bittner starts moving to the side of the field, everybody shifts over. Now Cranford goes the other way.
The thing that was important, though, is he took a few strides this way to get their defense to go this way, and then they came back the other way, so then they had to reverse fields a little bit, and that was tough, especially when you're dealing with Jaden Cranford's speed.
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. So it looks like Braden Benson to kick off for the Redbirds. And the kick is a little pooch here down on the 40-yard line. And it's caught. It gets immediately hit. And
no, he didn't signal fair catch.
He did wait for the fair catch, and I don't think the defender saw it, so he did put the hit on him. And that drew the flag. So Morris will start out with a better field position, better than their 40 at least.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, so they'll start out in Redbird territory.
At the 45, at the Redbird 45.
Yeah, right around the 45. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But it was kind of a last-minute wave, and you know, when you're trying to evade a defender, so they'll actually start out on the Metamora 46-yard line here. So here we go. You know, guy to watch here for Morris is number 9, Caden Curran. Senior running back, 6 foot 195, and he's their key guy. And now they do a reverse here, and that's the receiver. He gets tripped up about the 40-yard line.
That was just a jet sweep to their wingback.
That's number 18, Logan Conroy. So, you know, if there's 2 kids to kind of keep an eye on here for the Morris offense, it's number 9, Caden Kern, and number 18, Logan Conroy. They're kind of the leaders. And now there they get it, and Kern gets stopped.
Pickup of about 1.
That brings up a 3rd down here for Morris. 3rd and about 3 from their the Metamora 39-yard line. Fullback set. And
with some good tempo here.
Yeah, quarterback number 7, Brady Varner, senior, 6'1", 178. He hands the ball to Curran, and Curran gets stopped, and that's going to bring up a 4th down here for Morris.
4th and about 2.
4th and 2, and I got to believe they're in 4-down territory here, Scott. You know, Metamora brings in, looks like we got a 4-man front here, anticipating the run up the middle between the tackles. And here we go, 4th down. And
Oh, that's going to be a touchdown.
Somehow, that's a touchdown for Morris. I don't see a flag, and for some reason, the Metamora defense was not ready.
We had 10 players on the field on that one.
So we missed our corner on the left side. And so that's a touchdown. Was that number 12 over there?
Yeah.
That's number 12, R.J. Kennedy for Morris with the score. And just kind of a miscue there.
It looks like they'll go for 2. We had 12 men on the field.
So half the distance. So they'll replay the 2-point conversion here from the 1.5-yard line. Again, the 3-back set, and they run it straight ahead, and that's Curran.
And he's in.
For the 2-point score, so that evens things up here, 8-8. With 10:18 to go in the first quarter. So, wow, Scott, a couple early scores here, and this game's rolling. Well, Scott, what do you make of this so far?
Well, defense came out and played pretty well that first series of downs.
Yeah, they did a nice job, really, stopping the run between the tackles. And I wonder if the quarterback saw that.
I'm sure he did.
We didn't have a corner out there, and if he did, that's great recognition. That's the senior quarterback, and a junior wideout. But that's good communication, good connection. So, wouldn't expect anything less from Morris to take advantage of that. So again, we've got Pickles in the deep position, and Bittner and Cranford the short receive, along with Eli Simmons out there. And the kick to Squibber, and it goes right to Bittner. And Bittner now comes towards his own sideline, gets up over the 25-yard line.
Pretty decent return.
Yeah.
Ball spotted at 27-yard line. Metamora will have it first and 10.
The Redbirds will start out from the 27-yard line. Really in their first offensive possession here. Cranford in the backfield with Petrie out of shotgun. Pickles and McMillan split out left. Morrison now shifts to the left side. Cranford gets it on the right side. Falls forward, gets close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he's up to about the 29. Let's pick up maybe 2.
Out to 29, gets a couple.
Make it 2nd and 8.
So Pickles wearing number 9 today. Typically it's number 2, but little jersey situation there maybe. So Cranford in the backfield with Morrison. Petrie out of gun, hands it to Cranford on the left side, still on his feet, falls forward, looks like he's got a first down.
Yep, that'll be, first down Redbirds. Boy, what a hole.
Nice job. That's a unique blocking scheme we haven't seen this year. You know, we had Morrison in the backfield with another H-back in there, and that was a little different set. The Redbirds have a first down from their own 38-yard line. McMillan split out left. Cranford gets it again between the tackles, runs inside, spins, still on his feet, gets out into Forest territory. And we'll see what the call is now. He appeared to be down, and we'll see. Hopefully the referees confer on this. I didn't get a good look at that. Was he still in motion, or did he fall to the ground, right? Did you get a good look on that?
It looked like he was on the way down, and it squeezed out.
Okay. So Morris will take over from their own 45-yard line.
Now we got to come back and get another turnover.
Dead early. That's going to be a little bit of a greased pigskin out there today. So I do think turnovers are definitely going to be a factor here. Morris comes out. Soul back set. Turn in the backfield. Turn gets it. The ball is out. And we'll see. Boy, I mean, it is a greased pig out there. And Morris recovers it on their own 40-yard line, so a loss of 5 yards. That brings up a 2nd and 15. And, boy, if there's ever a game you want to put some stickum on your back and your running back,
for sure.
Get to go over the woods here, get some pine tar on your hands, right? My goodness. Back to pass. Got number 30. Gets about 9 yards on the reception. That's number 30 for Morris. Brady Babington, 6'1", 207, junior tight end. That brings up a 3rd down here now for Morris.
Who's limping there?
And we've got a player down for Redbird.
Who is it?
I think we've got
McMillan?
I don't know if that's he's got his leg up almost like it's a cramp. So we'll see here. So injury timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like they're...
He delivered a pretty nice hit on 3rd when knocked out.
Yep, so he's up. And, my guess is a cramp or
He looks like he's walking off pretty well there.
Yeah, he's an awful tough kid. He comes up and, he plays so physical in that defensive backfield.
Big down for the Redbird defense.
So is that Bittner that's in for him or Pickles? I think it's Bittner maybe.
And then Pickles up now.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 6 here for Morris.
From the 49-yard line.
Their own 49. The pitch here to the running back. And he gets taken down by Morrison right at midfield. So that'll bring up a 4th down. 4th and about 4 here from the Redbirds 49-yard line.
Good job by the Redbird defense.
And it does look like the punt team is coming out here for Morris. So back to punt number 19, Logan Sparrow.
Back deep
Morris.
Back deep for Metamora, Bittner and Cranford. Boy, it'd be nice for a bad snap over his head, wouldn't it?
Boy, I mean, anything can happen with this kind of weather, Scott. And it was a high snap. He controlled it. And Bittner now, catches it on his own 15-yard line. Does take contact after the fair catch call, but there's no flag on the play. The Redbirds will take over from their own 15-yard line.
Which was a good job by him because that saved us probably a lot of yards.
Oh, goodness, yeah. And that ball was skidding and jumping. So, yeah, excellent job to secure the punt. The Redbirds take over from their own 15.
Got to hang on to the ball, but I do like the way Metamora was moving it on the ground.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we've got Bittner and Pickles split out right. Cranford in the backfield behind Petrie out of shotgun. Morrison now shifts to the right side. Cranford gets it up the middle. Not much there. Gets hit immediately. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Same forward progress right to the 15.
So no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Birds from their own 15. Again, same formation from the Redbirds. Morris now on the left side. Pickles now goes in motion. Cranford gets it on the right side. And again, not much doing, and he'll lose one on the play.
The backside came through there and put a pretty good lick on it.
And that was a lineman number 61. And Tomotoa Leu would be my guess of the pronunciation, but 6'3", 278 senior lineman. And we came and watched him play Woodstock last week, and he was definitely a standout for Morris. He's a guy that the Redbirds have to put a helmet on every play, otherwise he's going to give us a lot of problems today. So that brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Redbirds. Pickles split out left, Bittner on the split out right. Cranford gets it again up the middle and gets hit immediately in the backfield. And again, he gets just up to the line of scrimmage, and that brings up a 4th down. So Redbirds will have to punt here from their own 14-yard line.
We've got to be able to flip the field, Randy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Morris has some big studs in the middle of that line, and awful difficult to move those bodies, you know. Petrie's back to punt. Kick bounces about the 40, takes a Metamora bounce, now goes out of bounds about the Metamora 47-yard line. So Morris would take over with pretty decent field position here.
From the Metamora 47-yard line.
Yeah, that's a tough road to hoe in between the tackles here.
Sure is.
Against Morris. They've got some studs in there.
And you can just feel like you're biding your time, depending on your defense a little bit. And essentially, they're going to bring those linebackers and safeties inside the box, and then you can pop it outside.
Absolutely. So McMillan is back in the game. McMillan and Petrie in at safety. And back to pass, going long, over the middle. They've got their man. And he gets tackled by Petrie inside the 5-yard line. So Morris with the strike down to the 4-yard line here. 1st and goal. Tell you what, that was a nice throw by the quarterback.
Who is that caught that? What number?
Did not catch the number on that. And that's Curran running off tackle. Gets stopped by, looks like Morrison and Barbarina's in on the stop. And we got a Redbird down here.
Is that Riley Blue? Ryan, is
I think it's 52.
That's Riley Blue.
Yeah, 52 is Chase.
No, that's Riley Blue. 52 is Riley Blue.
You know what? I'm looking at the wrong. Yep, 52 is Riley Blue. Absolutely. Sorry about that. So Morris looks like they're down to about the 2-yard line here. Against 2nd and goal. And Riley Blue still down. Training staff's out there taking care of him.
Looked like he might have gotten rolled up on a little bit.
Yeah, it was hard to see. It was at the other side of the ball, so didn't see what was going on over there. So 4:50 left in the first quarter here. All tied up at 8. Morris down at the 2-yard line. And Riley Blue looks like they're trying to pull him up on his feet, which is good. And he's hopping a little bit. Maybe a knee, maybe an ankle. But good to see him out. His feet looks like his left ankle, possibly.
He's not putting any weight on it, which isn't good, though.
Yeah. He's putting just a tiny bit. But Morris comes out, 2nd and goal. Kind of a 3-back set here. And they give the ball to Curran on the left side.
He's in.
Into the end zone. There's a flag after the play. Referee's conferring here, maybe some celebration.
No, it's against Metamora.
Ride, you see anything? What that might be?
The touchdown is good.
Personal foul against Metamora.
They'll take that on the kickoff.
On the kickoff, and not sure what exactly it was. But so Morris now comes in to kick. Number 81, Grant Sparrow. Held by number 12, R.J. Kelly. And the kick is up, and it is through. So Morris takes the 15-8 lead here with 4:39 to go in the first quarter.
We got to answer, Randy.
Yeah, we've got to put something together here.
Morris 15, Metamora 8.
Well, I think you probably move Yeager down to the guard, plays with Blue.
Yeah, have him go both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riley Blue's right here on the medical table in front of us, and it looks like they're looking at his knee. From what I can tell, they're checking the stability of that left knee, so that's not a good sign for the Redbirds there. So Morris now, after the penalty, will kick off from the Metamora 45. Cranford now is back. And ball gets picked up at the 20. And Redbirds will take over from their own 20-yard line.
It didn't look like they were offside.
I've heard a lot of feedback here from the crowd on that. I wasn't got a big pillar here in front of me, Scott, so I kind of missed that. Offense comes out, and you're right, looks like Yeager's in there for Riley Blue. And so in the backfield, is that Ashelman in the backfield behind
Yeah.
Petrie? So Ashelman makes his first appearance. And he gets the ball right up the middle. Falls forward for maybe 1 or 2. And that just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the pickup of the 1.
Redbirds come out, 2nd and 9. Bittner split out right. McMillan on the left side. Morrison, H-back, and Ashelman gets it on the it's is that Petrie?
Petrie
Yep.
on the keeper.
Wow, great fake. He got me.
Yep.
He's awful close to a first down here. That brings up a 3rd and short, maybe 3rd and about half a yard.
Ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
That makes it a 3rd and really short.
I mean,
They're going to measure?
The down marker was in front of the first down marker there for just a second. Okay, they're measuring. I'm sorry. But that was awful. That was awkward there. The 3rd down marker was like a half yard in front of the yard to gain stick. So that was strange to see, but we'll see what this measurement shows.
That's a rookie chain gang because look, the backside's so stretched out. You don't need the backside.
So it looks like about we got 3rd and inches here, really.
Yep.
So let's see if we got a Redbird tush push here lined up, Scotty. So Ashelman in the backfield with Petrie out of shotgun. Petrie gets it, Runs to his right side. He's got some daylight. Petrie goes right over midfield. Down the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's into the end zone. Stephen Petrie on 3rd and inches gets into the end zone for the Redbirds. Wow. God. I tell you what, Pat Ryan used to say, there's guys that are fast. They say there's guys that are football fast.
Yeah.
And Stephen Petrie is definitely a guy that's football fast. You put that ball in his hands and get somebody chasing him, there's no telling what he can do out there. Love it.
We'll bring in our field goal.
So Braden Benson in to kick the extra point, held by Bittner, and
Morris takes a timeout.
Morris takes a timeout on the extra point, which is interesting. And now, I don't know if the coaching staff's going to approach the white hat, or what are we doing? Well, I guess they're just meeting with their team. Okay. So, yeah, kind of interesting to take a timeout on an extra point. So they can put a block on here. I mean, that's kind of an interesting thing to do, Scott. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, it is. I'm not sure why you would do that, like you say, on an extra point. But maybe they think we're going to go for 2.
I don't know. I mean, we're lined up, for 1 here. And maybe now, well, let's see.
We're still going for 1, you guys.
Okay, all right. Nothing changed here. So Benson lines up to kick off the Bittner hold. Kick is up, and
it is good.
Good. So tie game here. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. All tied up at 15 all here at Morris.
Randy got any scores? Lombard, Montini, Notre Dame.
Oh, goodness. Let me see what we've got going here. Well, I do have a score here from Alex Dowd. He said Geneseo 29, Macomb 0.
Ooh.
And so the winner of this game gets the winner of that game.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's a high probability that Geneseo is going to be in the next round here. So another game we've been kind of trying to keep an eye on is Glenwood Chatham and East St. Louis, 2 highly contentious 6A teams, and East St. Louis is up 20-14 in the second quarter, and you can never count out an East St. Louis team, Scott. I've heard they have about 15 Division I kids on their team, so kickoff is up, and it's down at about the 32-yard line of Morris, where they signal a fair catch.
Interesting strategy by Morris to fair catch everything.
Another game here, the Washington Panthers are playing Muhammad Seymour, and Washington is up 21-14. Can't see the quarter there.
Third quarter.
In the third quarter. So thanks to Jonathan Stalsberg for providing us.
See if you can check a Notre Dame Lombard Montini.
Yeah, see what that game's doing. Jonathan, we appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
And 22 with the tackle for loss.
That's Saul
Swanson got in there and got a quarterback.
Neighborhood kid. Scott's been coaching him up since he was 5 years old. But yeah, nice job on the quarterback counter there. Another score here, Simeon 14-7 over Normal West. And nice job there. That was Morrison and McMillan took down Curran there. And again, that brings up a third down.
Third and a long 9.
So yeah, third 9, 10, something like that. So then Dunlap now is knotted up at 14 all with Crete Monet, and that's in the first quarter. And we'll see which way this goes. Looks like they're going to get encroachment against Metamora, but that'll be a 5-yard penalty, so that brings up a 3rd and 5 here. Another score here in small schools. Deer Creek Mackinac up 6-0 over Anawan Weathersfield in the first quarter. The 3rd and 5 here. Morris from their own 38-yard line. And quarterback Keeper gets hit in the backfield. If he gets stopped, it'll be 4th and 5.
He picked up maybe about a half a yard.
Falls forward for a yard. And
that'll bring on the Morris punt unit.
So Morris punt unit comes out from their own 39-yard line. Great job by the defense to pick up on that quarterback counter. That's 19. Logan Sparrow back to punt for Morris, and Cranford and Bittner are back to receive for the Redbirds. And Sparrow gets it off, a nice long kick, and it rolls down to about the inside the 10-yard line.
You got to come up and catch that.
Yeah, it gets down to about the 6-yard line for the Redbirds. So with a minute 12 to go here in the first, Redbirds will start out from their own 6.
All knotted up at 15, Randy.
All knotted up at 15. Wow, Redbirds, a couple big plays here for scores.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if Jadon Cranford comes back out with this
Well, he was out there in the kick return.
Yep, he's out on the field.
I think he's ready to go now. And again, we've got Yeager in there for Riley Blue playing at right guard. Cranford gets it on the right side, cuts, maybe gets up to the 5. Well, I guess that's a loss of 1. Sorry about that.
He got to the 5 and he had to get to the 6. His back line scrimmage.
That brings up a 2nd and 11 here.
Cranford hops off the field.
Cranford is shaken up on the play. Like to be maybe an ankle. So Ashelman now will join Petrie in the backfield. McMillan and Pickles split out left. Ashelman in the backfield.
Got to get a first down.
And Petrie now looks to pass. Scramble. He goes long. He's looking for Pickles. He's got him. Taking Sexton right around midfield. What a play by Stephen Petrie.
What a catch by Jason Pickles. Wow.
Pickles did a great job adjusting to the pass and making the catch at the Redbird 49. And
well,
that
flips the field, Randy.
Woo! What a play. My goodness. And Petrie, I mean, he had some pressure, and he just gave it all he had. And that was about a 50-yard throw. Rolling to his left for a right-hander. Wow.
First pass of the game goes for 40-some yards. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Takes time out to thank our sponsors. Kerrigan's Pub, serving drinkable happiness since 2000, where fans become friends. Commerce Bank. For nearly 160 years, Commerce Bank has been helping people find answers to their financial questions that matter the most to them. If you have questions, give them a call. Easy Mortgage, looking for the lowest interest rate on your mortgage? Redbird alum Mortgage Matt can help you save big on your next home. Call Easy Mortgage today. Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. As the Redbirds get ready to start the second quarter on their own 49-yard line. Big play, boy, oh boy.
Askelman in the backfield with Petrie. Askelman gets it on the right side. Gets hit immediately for no gain on the play. Boy, did you see Stephen Petrie hand the ball off and just go into the pile to try to push that pile forward? I mean, that's just the kind of kid he is. As a quarterback, he's just ready to go and ready to push that pile forward, Scott. You got to love the effort of Petrie.
I wonder if he keeps it, though. There's nobody out here.
Well, you know, we keep running in the box here, and you're right. It does start setting up that play action.
We kept it. Good thing out of
Ashelman gets it on the left side and falls forward for maybe a half a yard, maybe a yard.
Boy, it looked like he had some room.
Tough going in the pit here. You know, Morris comes up. They're good tacklers. I mean, these guys have been playing football since they had shoes on their feet, you know.
Got to get a big down here, Randy.
It brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Redbirds. Braden Cox now on the field.
What number is he, 6?
Number 6 with Bittner here on the left side. And Pickles split out right. Redbirds are in the spread. Morrison in the backfield with Petrie. And now Petrie gets the snap. He's looking long for Bittner. He's got him. Bittner with the catch into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play. Braden Bittner with the touchdown. 51 yards from scrimmage.
What a throw by Stephen Petrie. Perfect spiral right where you want it.
My goodness. The long ball for Petrie has been unbelievable. And the speed of the Redbirds has really got him going here.
I was right in stride, right in the breadbasket of Braden Bittner.
The 92, Thiago Garcia with the extra point, and it's good. And Redbirds take the 22-15 lead here with 10:26 to go.
That's a 94-yard drive.
Wow. Yeah, we started that from our own 6-yard line. My goodness.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Usually the weather would have an impact on a player's ability to throw the ball and catch the ball, but right now it does not look like that. Our passing game looks phenomenal.
Petrie is throwing the ball, and man, he is just ready to go. Like I said, on those short runs, I mean, he's putting his helmet in there, putting his shoulder pads in there. I mean, he looks like Jalen Hurts from the Philadelphia Eagles here, ready to do the tush push all day and ready to block for it if he has to. Gotta love that. He's ready to chew glass to win this game, Scotty.
Yeah, and Metamora just keeps making play after play. You got to keep going. You got to keep the momentum going here.
The kick, kind of a pooch down to the 30-yard line. The ball is out. The ball is out, and it is recovered by Morris. It looks like, boy, we got awful close to that, Scotty.
Into that, but the Morris player jumped on at the last moment and recovered it.
Man, it was out. The Morris will take over from their own 34-yard line. Give you an update here. Looks like Dunlap and Crete Monet are knotted up, and that's in the second quarter.
14-14.
Or that's at half. Does it say halftime there?
That's halftime.
I got to get my glasses on for that, Jonathan. I'll tell you what.
Let's go Mid-Illini.
Exactly. You know what? It's kind of like the Big Ten. You know, being an Illini fan, I got to throw all my support to the Big Ten once we get into bowl season, you know?
Yep.
And now that's Puttoni.
97.
97 Kane
Puttoni first with the tackle for loss on Curran. And that'll bring up a second and about 13 for Morris. And that's from their own 30-yard line. What a nice job for him to get penetration in there and just put a lick on the running back. Nice work. Pass out to the left side. Still on his feet.
And he'll get a first down.
Over the 45-yard line out to about the 46.
Yeah, that's enough for a first down.
First down for Morris from their own 46-yard line. Up the middle. And that's Morrison on the stop.
What a play by Morrison. He was being blocked and still was able to bring that guy down.
So Curran falls forward for the 1-yard gain. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9 from the Morris 47-yard line. Quarterback keeper gets wrapped up. And that
97 once again.
97. But Tony almost took the handoff.
Another tackle for loss here. Loss of about a yard on the play for Morris. So that brings up a 3rd and 10. And Tony's doing a great job getting penetration and reading that play. So excellent work by him on the defensive side. So 3rd and long for Morris.
They're going to pack it in.
And
it's going to be a long pass. They're going to go to 23. No, 18,
back to pass. Over the middle. And incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Yeah, and it's either Petrie or maybe 86. Brady Karch.
I think it was Petrie.
Fourth and 10, and so Morris brings in the punt team, and so Redbirds have Bittner and who's that on the other side of that? Is that Braden Cox over there?
Yes.
So Braden Cox and Bittner back to receive for the Redbirds, and the punt is up, and Cox now waits. Oh, ball bounces out, and it is recovered. Looks like by Bittner. And wow.
Metamora got it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Cox and Bittner were kind of like playing center field, left field there, Scott. You know, they just a little more communication, but they were kind of both going after the ball.
Yep.
And the ball to save us some time. So we've got Redbird ball on their own 11-yard line. I'm sorry, their own 16-yard line.
Who's back in the backfield?
So Ashleman is in the backfield now with Petrie. McMillan splits out left. Bittner goes to split out right. Morrison in the H-back position. Morrison now shifts to the left side. Ashleman gets it and gets hit immediately, but he'll fall forward for a short gain.
He had daylight,
but boy, it is awful physical in the pit here, running against Morton. So those are
Morris.
I'm talking about our number 49 on our team, but you're right, Morris, not Morrison. Morris, not Jim Morrison.
We have a Jackson Brown too.
Jackson Brown. I mean, we got to play a little music here at halftime, Scott. All right. Ashleman gets it, evades the tackle, still on his feet, falls forward, he gets the first down. Nice run by Ashleman.
That's a nice physical run.
I'm telling you what.
We got another guy down.
Yeah, this Morris team, I mean, they fire at you, they come at you hard. It is physical going here every yard. And now we've got another Redbird.
Number 50 for Metamora.
Number 50, that's Tanner Gray of the offensive line, and the training staff is out there tending to him right around the 20-yard line. But again, I mean, this Morris team is so physical, Scott. My goodness.
What are they? It looks like they're working on his ankles too. I'll bring in Jay Murphy. Will come in. Good thing we're deep.
Yeah, I tell you what. I mean,
Jay now looks like he's walking pretty good on the sidelines.
Yeah, they were working on his ankle. Looked like a little bit earlier, so maybe they retaped him and got it stabilized for him. Couple scores here. We've got Washington 28, Muhammad Seymour 14. That's in the third quarter here, Scott.
Sorry, guys, that's 58 for Metamora.
Oh no, that's
58 is
Evan Grove.
Ooh, he's a
sophomore. Sophomore lineman that started last year as a freshman, so just has unbelievable technique. But yeah, that's not a guy we want to see go. Not that we want anybody to go down, but
got to have that next man up mentality.
Absolutely. So 1st and 10 here for the Redbirds. About the 27. Ashelman gets it between the tackles, gets up to the 30, and gets hit hard. Gains a couple. Actually, about 3, so brings up,
about 2.
He fooled me there. He went ahead. Small school score here. Deer Creek Mackinac over Anawan Weathersfield in the second quarter, 12-6.
I'll tell you what, Randy, we got a mashing down here on the sideline.
So 2nd and 8 for the Birds. Kind of a dual back set. Morrison and Ashelman back to pass. And for McMillan, and he kind of lobbed the ball up, and McMillan just wasn't quite looking yet.
No.
Maybe threw that ball just a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
Yep.
So that brings up a 3rd and 8 for the Redbirds from their own 30-yard line. Bittner split out right. McMillan split out left.
Cranford back in the game.
Cranford now in the backfield with Petrie. Morrison in the H-back position. And Petrie now keeps it. He's got the first down. Gets out to the 45-yard line. That's the first down at the Redbird 46-yard line. Boy, you bring Cranford in, and he just attracts such a crowd, Scotty, that that quarterback counter is just a beautiful play when Cranford's in the backfield.
Clock just keeps running. We like to run this all the way down, score right before halftime.
Oh, that would be beautiful. So McMillan and Pickles split out right. Cranford in the backfield with Petrie. Morrison in the H-back position. Morrison now shifts to the right side. Petrie out of gun, hands it to Cranford, and he just gets hit immediately in the backfield. No chance there for him to even make a move.
No.
So loss of about 3. That'll bring up a 2nd and 13 from the Metamora 43-yard line. That's tough, and I mean, he got hit hard, Scott. I mean, that pushed him back about 3 yards. Didn't see, Rye, did you see who was on the stop there for Morris? I mean,
looked like 71.
Yeah, 71.
71, and he's that's Bryce Lee, 6'2", 233 senior for Morris. And, man, they pack a punch in there. 5-man front for Morris. And now Pickles gets it on the right side. Tries to get outside, just can't get there. And no gain on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the Redbirds.
I like that idea, though, because then it's one-on-one. You like your chances.
It's a great idea. The hard time I have with that, Scott, is that when we're catching the ball, we're not moving. So the guy's catching, he's stopped. The defense is gaining on him. Now he's got to accelerate. That's a really tough one to turn around. If he had a little momentum going forward, I think that play has a better chance.
You have to have a big play here on 3rd down.
Cranford in the backfield. Petrie now under center. And now he fakes it to Cranford, and he rolls to his left. Ball is up, throws it up the middle for Pickles. And
flag
we've got a flag here at the 40-yard line. And we'll see what the penalty is. Maybe some holding off the line, possibly.
Well, they haven't had.
Not sure. Holding against Metamora.
They haven't had a penalty called on them yet.
Decline that. So that'll bring up a 4th down here for the Redbirds, and we'll have to kick it away. So with 4:20 on the clock, the Redbirds will kick it away here in the second quarter. So Petrie back to punt for the Redbirds. Back on his own 30-yard line. High snap, controlled by Petrie. He's got pursuit, and he just does a nice job to get the ball off. And wow, it takes a Metamora roll. But what a play by Stephen Petrie just to get that ball off. And now it's down to the 26-yard line of Morris. We've got a flag here.
I think they hit
our
guy in the back.
Okay, so that could be the first penalty on Morris today.
pretty good
personal
punt.
foul against Morris, so there it is. So that'll march him back from the 26-yard line, unless that's a spot a foul situation. I can't
Well,
imagine
it'd
it
have
would
to be back from where the ball was down.
Yeah. So from the 26, they'll take it back to the 16. So it's a 10-yard penalty. So Morris will start out from their own 16-yard line here in the second. And a quick update here, Washington 35, Muhammad Seymour 14, and that's in the third quarter. Little pass here to the left side, and gets hit immediately in the backfield. And
that's Stephen Petrie.
Petrie makes the play, and they're going to lose
about 4 yards.
Yeah, what a play by Petrie to come up. And so that brings up a 2nd and 13 or 14 for Morris here. Clock's running. Fullback set back to pass. He's looking long over the middle. He's got his man and down the midfield here. And wow, that was a nice pass, nice catch by Morris there. And that was good coverage too. I mean, he was just barely open. So
caught by number 12, R.J. Kennedy for Morris.
Good defense, better offense. Again, they pass on the right side, and Petrie comes up and just makes a violent hit and stops the gain to 2 yards.
Wow.
What a play by Petrie. He is just on fire today. Love to see his effort. He's trying to match that Morris physicality here. For sure. Trying to bring his team up to compete and just keep rocking and rolling here. Love it. Love the effort out of Petrie today. Curran gets it on the left side. He's got a little space. Breaks it out to the outside. Grady Neal now takes him down inside the 20-yard line. So that's down to about the 17 of the Redbirds. And he got out of bounds, so the clock will stop at 2:41. Well, no, the referee's winding it here, so clock's running with 2.5. And now we've got a timeout here by the Redbirds with 2:34 on the clock. Redbirds up 17-10 here in the second quarter.
Up 22, we're up 22-15.
I'm sorry, 22-15. You know what? I'm looking at the ball on and the 2 go. Sorry about that, Scott. We're 7 points. Got a couple updated scores here. We've got Dunlap is down by a score, 21-14 in the third quarter to Creefonnet. Well, we got to make a stand here, Scott.
We do. We have to make a big stand, and we're good enough to do that.
Morris back to pass, looking into the end zone, overthrown, pass is incomplete. That stops the clock.
Boy, it looked like they were offside.
That brings up a 2nd and 10 from the Metamora 17-yard line. And Morris here kind of in a run and gun style here, Scott, that I haven't really seen before. Curran gets it on the right side. He gets hit by Morrison. Gets down to the 11-yard line. That brings up a 3rd down here for Morris. 3rd and about 4. Curran gets it on the left side. He gets down.
That'll be
about the 7-yard line.
First down.
That is really close.
They're going to be 1st and goal.
That's really close. That's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
From the 7. Clock is running down about 1:45. Curran gets it on the right side, cuts it up to a pile. Gets inside the 5, down to about the 3, it looks like. It's up to 2nd and goal for Morris.
Goal ball spotted at the 3-yard line.
Triple back set here for Morris. Under gun, they give it to number 41.
And he's in.
It up. He's into the end zone. That's number 41, Keegan Kelsovic. 5'8", 170, senior running back. And, it's tough when they have a 3-back set like that, Scott. Curran is kind of their key guy. And when they give it to one of the other blockers, it's awful difficult to stop that because you're really keying on Curran so much.
Just like they're keying on Jadon.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a tough play. And so, got a whistle here.
I think his mouthpiece came out.
No mouthpiece.
Yeah, the
kick 67.
Kicking out number 67 there. That's Cole Samuels. And they'll get a replacement here on the right tackle here for Morris on the extra point team. And the kick is up, and
it's good.
It is
Ties
good.
it up.
So we are all knotted up here at 22. The minute 17 to go in half here at Morris. Wow, Scott, what a game. What a game. These two teams came here ready to do battle today.
I just hope that, Evan Grove is not hurt. It looks like they're just going to retape his ankle.
Yeah, they're working on them over there. So our training staff does such a great job with these kids. But yeah, what a physical game. I mean, every play, these guys are giving it everything they've got, Scott. So, man. So back to receive for the Redbirds. We've got McMillan, Pickles, and Cranford. Eli Simmons in the short receive position. Bittner and Brady Karch at about the 35-yard line. Nice to get a good return here, Scott.
Oh, for sure.
Minute 17. The kick, kind of a bullet, goes out of bounds. That'll draw a flag.
Do you take it at the 35, Randy? You got minute 17. I think you take it, don't you?
Yeah. What's the alternative? They kick it off. It's a 5-yard penalty. They got to kick it off from their own 35. That's the alternative, Scott?
I think we'll go ahead and take it at the 35.
Yeah, coach looks like he's got the offense going. So the Whitehead spotted the ball at the 35. So here we go, Scott. Minute 17 on the clock. Redbirds will start out from their own 35-yard line here.
We got 2 timeouts as well.
2 timeouts. Scores now to 25. Cranford in the backfield. Morrison in front of him as a blocker. Cranford gets it on the left side, and he falls forward. Gets about 5 on the carry. Maybe 4.
8-4 on the play makes it 2nd and 6.
Really haven't seen an advantageous spot today. Maybe it's just me. 2nd and 6 from the Redbirds 39-yard line.
Jadon's going to break.
Cranford gets it on the left side. Fights hard. Gets up to the 43-yard line. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Clock running. Down to 30 seconds here. And we get a timeout from Morris with 30 seconds on the clock.
I'm okay going in it tied at half.
Yeah, no, I agree. You certainly don't want to turn over here. and just take care of the ball. But, boy, it would be nice to see Cranford run outside, see what we've got out there. A couple updated scores here, Scott. We've got Washington 41, Muhammad Seymour 14 in the fourth quarter. We've got Peoria Notre Dame is down to Montini Catholic.
20-3.
20-3. I believe that's in the third quarter.
Yep. Crete Monet's up 21-14 in the third quarter over Dunlap, and that's it for the Middle Illini.
Yep, and we've got Rochester down there hammering away at Waterloo.
That was last night.
55-21. Okay, that was last night. All right. .30 seconds on the clock, 3rd and 2. Redbirds from their own 43. Cranford in the backfield, flanked by Morrison. Cranford gets it on the left side. He's got some room. Still on his feet.
Go,
Cranford into the end zone for a score. 20 seconds to go in the half. Oh my goodness. Straight on Cranford. Wow. Oh. Boy, just to see him lean forward and make that cut. My
That's
goodness.
a huge momentum builder going into the halftime locker room.
Absolutely. My goodness. Love it. The Redbirds on the field to kick the extra point with 21 seconds on the clock here in the half.
Got plenty of time.
Extra point team gets set here. Garcia to kick, and the kick is up, and it is good. Redbirds take a 29-22 lead here with 21 seconds to go in the half. And Scott, if you asked me before the game that there'd be this many points scored in the first half,
I'd have said, what are you smoking?
Yeah, wow.
You must be hanging out with Johnny.
This is a Morris game. This isn't, wow, my goodness. These two teams are just going at it here, blow for blow. Two heavyweights here in 4A. My goodness.
What a gutty performance, though. You got Evan Grove out. You got Riley Blue out right now on our offensive line. We're still opening up huge holes. Great job by those guys. Jay Murphy and A.J. Yeager are doing a great job up front.
Yep. Cranford's out for a minute. Ashleman comes in, plays big minutes. I mean, it's unbelievable. Kick is up, a little pooch. Ball's bouncing at the 25. They pick it up, and this is number 21, and he is on his feet, and he makes it into the end zone for Morris. Oh my goodness, what is happening? So here we are, Scott, with 11 seconds to go. Morris 28, Metamora 29. And just when we thought the scoring couldn't get any more intense, this is the basketball score here at halftime, Scott. So, not sure what the coach is out, the Morris coach is out talking to the officials. Not sure what it's about. And now Coach Galinsky comes out to approach the White Hat. And
they must not be.
And maybe, does Metamora have Morris's football, possibly? No? Okay, they're bringing a football from the sideline, so maybe there was a suggestion that the Metamora ball boy got a hold of the Morris football here, because they've got a special ball sometimes. They kick the extra point here, so maybe there could have been a little finger point in there, Scott. I don't know. That could be some momentum for second half, you know? There it is. The kick is up. And
it's good.
It is through, and we are all tied up. 11 seconds to go in the half.
Plenty of time.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Man. Just when we thought we had some momentum, Scott, we got to keep rolling, right? How this game's going to be. All right, an updated score here. We've got Dunlap and Creek Monet knotted up at 21 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
And Peoria Notre Dame is now down 27-3 to Montini Catholic in the second quarter. So Morris now to kick off. McMillan deep for the Redbirds. Cranford and Pickles back there with them. Eli Simmons at the 30-yard line.
They're going to squib it now, too, I'm sure.
Bittner and Karch at the 35.
Boy,
here's the kick. And it goes down to the 20. And that's Pickles who's got it. And he gets ridden out of bounds at about the 32-yard line with 4 seconds on the clock. Redbirds take over here. I mean, you might as well throw it up here, Scott, right? Do you do that?
I take a knee.
You just go into halftime and call it good? Yeah, Redbirds in a tight formation here, and yeah, it looks like they're just going to take a knee here. Petrie under center, Bavard and Morrison to protect them, and that'll bring us to the half. All tied up here at 29 here in Morris. What a half, Scott. What a half of football.
Take some time to thank our sponsors. Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks. Every time you visit, see you on the square. Kirby Foods. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee-owned.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line as the Morris Varsity Bombs.
Mason Funeral Homes. Proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Stop in and see Ross.
To Let's Groove. The team is led by captains Libby Peterson, Maddie Shell, and co-captain
Merrill Lynch. We help families make great decisions with their money. Big advice from small-town advisors.
Put your hands together if you're loud for your Morris Varsity Bombs.
Metamora Fields Golf Club. Come for a quick bite after your round of golf. Metamora Fields, where you're always welcome. Sue's Place, win or lose, there's always Sue. Come see us after the game. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution. Go up and see Dean. We'll take a timeout, thankfully, and we'll see you in just a few minutes for the second half.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Lightweight team finished the season 7-3 and earned the title of Super Bowl runner-up.
Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Teamwork and dedication make your community proud. And our cross-country team in the stake meet. The Morris boys cross-country team earned 7th, and Kyler Swanson came in 8th place and earned All-State. And Ava Conley finished 43rd. Let's give a nice hand for them, even though they can't be here. Forget Sean Hornsby's going around. Get your 50-50 tickets. You could be the lucky winner.
Hi, Tom. Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do. It's okay. This is what we've been planning for. And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
You can do it. 100. You can do it. Ah! We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Ready? Welcome back to Morris. Randy, Metamora goes in at halftime all knotted up. We didn't settle anything in the first half.
No, here we go, man. It's a new game. 1 half to play. You know, you look at the history of the matchup between Metamora and Morris, and we've already exceeded the record. I think the record was 42 points, and I don't know what year that was, but Alex Staub was providing a little bit of information. So here we are, 58 combined points. We've far exceeded the historical matchup by a lot, Scott.
Yeah, we for sure.
Like I'm watching the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills here. You know, it's going to be the last one to have the ball here might have the advantage, Scott.
So I got some updates on some other Metamora sports. The girls swim and dive team won the regional. They advanced, got first place over Galesburg and Dunlap. They're the sectional champions. And I don't have the stuff for the cross country.
Well, and I think there's a Peplowski involved with that, isn't there? Isn't it the younger sister of Anna Peplowski? Maybe her younger sister Ava? Oh, I'm hearing that there's 2 Peplowskis involved with that. So when you got a Peplowski in the program, Scott, on the swim team, anything can happen, right? Gotta love it. That family's outstanding in the pool.
So Metamora will be kicking off to start this third quarter. We'll be without, looks like Evan Grove and Riley Blue. That's 2 offensive linemen down. Jay Murphy and A.J. Yeager will have to fill in. And East St. Louis takes that 3-touchdown lead over Chatham Glenwood. That's a tough one.
So, yeah, absolutely. You start thinking about, Metamora's pretty deep at line this year, more deep than we've been in quite some time. But we've got to have some people step up, and I think Yeager's probably playing both ways at this point. And so we just got to keep having that effort, It's a team game, and next man up, injuries are part of the game. And my heart goes out to those guys. Yep. Be able to finish the second half, but we've got to have other guys step up and fill in. It's a band of brothers out here, Scott.
Yep. So I'll be interested to see what we do on this kickoff. We don't want to be kicking it to them.
Yeah, kicking out of the end zone would be nice.
I don't think that's going to happen, but maybe we kick it out of bounds and then they take it at the 35. I'll take that.
Yeah. So here we go. The Metamora faithfuls here, fired up, making some noise here from the visitor side. You gotta love it. Lots of energy here. Braden Benson gets his steps down to kick off here to start the second half. And here he goes. The kick is out of bounds.
I'm okay with that.
You called it, Scott. Got a little red phone here with a line to Delinsky or what?
Yep. It's a direct line. As it should be.
Love it. So Morris will start out from their own 35-yard line.
All knotted up at 29.
So Puntoni, Yeager, and Barbarinas on the D-line, and it goes to the left side. That's the running back, and eventually gets taken down by Petrie.
That's a pickup of what, about
Gets about 4 on first down, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 6. That was Caden Curran, the senior running back, kind of their feature guy. Curran up the middle, and it's taken down by McMillan. Gets out close to midfield, out to about the Morris 49. And in motion, Curran gets it again on the left side, gets wrapped up by Petrie. Gets down to about the Metamora 45-yard line. Got to get the sense that Morris wants to come out and just be physical here and try to manhandle us here in this, this first drive here. In motion, they got a little jet sweep here out to the left side, and he breaks free.
And that's going to be a touchdown, Morris.
And that is number 18, Logan Conroy, who gets into the end zone here. And, boy, he's quick. He's probably the fastest guy on the Morris team. He gets that ball to make some things happen. So with 10:55 in the third quarter, Morris takes the lead here, 35-29, and looking for the 1-point conversion. And the kick is up, and it's through. So a nice job by number 12, R.J. Kennedy there. Kind of was a bad snap. He had to adjust it, but got the ball down, and he put it through. So
you've got to answer. You have to answer.
Yep. So 36-29 here with 10:55 to go. The Redbirds have to put something together here. Boy, Scott, quick scores today. I mean, quick scores. So final score here, the Dunlap Eagles take the victory 28-21 over Crete Monet. So good to see the Middle Illini team advancing.
Yeah, for sure.
Back to receive for the Redbirds. McMillan in the middle. He's flanked by Cranford and Pickles. And here's the kick. And it goes to Pickles. And Pickles now goes to the right side, gets hung up at his own 15-yard line. And close to a horse collar, but no flag. So Redbirds will take over from their own 16. Oh, there's at the 15. The line, okay, there it is. It's on the 16. So 1st and 10 from the 16 for the Redbirds here. 10:49 in the third.
Go Birds.
Cranford now. Starts out the backfield with Petrie. Cranford gets it on the left side.
Boy, if he gets outside, Randy.
Yep. Calls forward for a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Maybe 1, brings up a 2nd and 9 here. Bittner split out left. McMillan on the right side. Morrison the H-back. And Petrie keeps it on the left side, cuts it up, still on his feet. And he gets close to the first down, not quite over the 25-yard line.
It's going to make it 3rd and about a yard and
third and 2, it looks like. Yeah, 3rd and 2 from the Redbird 24-yard line. So Morrison in the backfield with Cranford. Cranford runs to the left side. He's got the first down. Still on his feet. Gets ridden out of bounds. Out up over the 35-yard line. Gets up to about the 37.
That's a good run by Metamora.
Nice job. Boy, when they put Morrison in the backfield there, that really makes the difference.
It does.
He gets ahead of steam, and look out.
You know what? I
Pickles on the left side.
It looks like J-Don's getting ready to break another one too, Randy.
Pickles in motion to the right side. And Petrie keeps it on the left side, cuts up. Ball's forward for a gain of about 4. Up over the 40-yard line, up to the 41. Brings up to 2nd and 6.
That's a nice first down carry.
Yeah, you know, anytime you make that fake to Cranford, he draws such a crowd. It just really opens things up. McMillan split out left. Morrison in the backfield in front of Cranford. Here comes Cranford on the left side, bounces it out, cuts it back, gets up close to the midfield.
That's a great cutback.
First down, Redbirds.
Close to the 50-yard line, about the 49.
From their own 49. Beautiful.
Randy got
we saw that little spin move again. That's the first time I've seen that in a couple weeks out of him. That means he's feeling good, Scott.
You know, you got to put the ball on the back of your seniors, the horses. And J-Don and Petrie have both been put it on their shoulders.
Absolutely. You got Morrison in there, giving it everything he's got. And Petrie now keeps it on the right side. Gets hit hard. The ball is out. And let's see. And that's Morris' ball at the Metamora 49-yard line. And I think that was helmet on the ball. And that is awful tough to hold on to that ball when you get helmet on the ball contact. So Redbirds are going to have to step up here, a little adversity at midfield. Defense comes onto the field for Metamora.
Birds need a turnover, Randy. Maybe a scoop and a score.
No, love it. Metamora's got 2 receivers split out left. Turn back to pass. He's got time. He's looking long. And that's Pickles.
I think that was knocked away. I think Pickles did a nice job of deflecting it.
Pickles did a nice job making a play on the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
Intended receiver was Kennedy. But yeah, Pickles was right with him there. So nice coverage.
Yeah, you can kind of sense Morris going for the jugular right there, but Pickles was there. Great defense.
Nice job. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for Morris. Curran gets it on the left side. Still on his feet. Gets driven out of bounds. That's after a gain of about 7. They'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for Morris. That's at the Metamora 42-yard line. Man in motion. Give it to the upback, still on his feet, and gets tackled, and that's a first down. Down to the Metamora 34. And that's number 4, Mick Smith, into the lineup for Morris. And he escapes a tackle in the backfield. And that's some fresh legs there for Mick Smith. And he gets a gain of about 1. But boy, we had him in the backfield there. We just didn't wrap up.
That rain has started back up, makes everyone a little more slippery.
That's 2nd and 9.
No, they didn't. He didn't jump.
Hard count by Morris, but Metamora holds their side. Quarterback keeper on the right side. He's got the first down close to the 20-yard line, down to about the 21, and that'll be 1st and 10 for Morris. That's a play we did really well defending the first half, Scott.
Yeah.
They didn't get much there. Smith gets it, gets held on. That's Grady Neal on the stop for the Redbirds. That brings up a 2nd and about 4.
We need a turnover, Randy.
Yeah, got to get some helmet on the ball or punch that ball out. Again, Smith has it up the middle. He's still on his feet, and he's into the end zone. Boy, they brought in this Nick Smith and got fresh legs, you know. In a game this physical, that fresh legs make the difference, Scott.
Yeah.
So with 6:21 to go in the third, Morris into the end zone. Line up for the 1-point conversion. Kick is up and good. So that'll take the score 43-29. Morris here with 6:21 in the third. And Redbirds need to respond here, Scott. Absolutely critical to respond here, the way this offensive production's been going.
Tonight's pot was $1,285, which means the winner goes home with $643.
Yeah, we got to do something here, Randy, to get the momentum back in our favor.
Yep. Cranford now back in the center receive position. He's flanked by Braden Cox and McMillan.
They've scored 3 unanswered touchdowns.
Redbirds need to get back on track here, get some momentum back. And the Squibber, and it's handled by Karch, and he falls on the ball. Does a nice job. So Redbirds will start out from their own, like, 32-yard line.
That's not all.
No, we'll take it.
You got plenty of time, Randy. There's plenty of time.
Oh, there's a ton of time in this game, you know. First half showed us how quickly things can change. For Cranford in the backfield with Petrie. Bittner split out right. Braden Cox now comes onto the field in the slot. Cranford in motion. Petrie now fakes it, goes left, and just gets taken down for a gain. But boy, if he could have. But now we've got a late flag here from the official. So a dead ball foul. And we'll see which way this will go.
Well, I'm sure it'll go against Metamora.
We've got a unsportsmanlike against Morris.
Wow.
So that will so on about the 35-yard line. That should bring us up to midfield, Scott.
It does, right along the 50-yard line.
The Redbirds up to midfield, 1st and 10. Clock running at 6 minutes. Cranford gets it on the left side, cuts it back in the middle, gets a couple.
Man, I tell you, he looks like he's ready to break one, Randy.
Yeah, just a hair more daylight when he's there. But, you know, Morris has great pursuit. You know, they're really that cutback lane has just not been there today. You know, the cut outside's been there, but you cut back to the middle, and they've got help all day long. Cranford now escapes the runner. He bounces out to the right. Still on his feet. Gets out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Nice job by Cranford to bounce that outside, get to some open space there. And he picked up a nice block out there. I think that was that McMillan out there with the block?
Yep, McMillan was out there.
Great job. That gave him an extra 7-8 yards by holding the cornerback. So Redbirds 1st and 10 down at the Morris 32-yard line. Cox and McMillan split out left. Cranford in the backfield. Petrie. Petrie keeps it on the left side, cuts it up.
Oh, he's up to about the 30.
The 30-yard line. Brings up the 2nd and 7. McMillan split out left. Bittner split out right. Morrison in the H-back. Cranford. The backfield with Petrie and Gunn. And now a little flea flicker. And the ball goes up in the end zone.
And he's got it.
And that is McMillan for the score. Wow. A little razzle-dazzle in the backfield by the Birds. And we're on the board again, baby.
Back in the game.
Gotta love the creative play calling there by Coach Dolinsky to give us a little shot in the arm here. Get that ball in the end zone.
Just go for one.
Yep. So Garcia now in the kick for the extra point, and the kick is up and it is through. So with 4:23 on the clock here in the third, Redbirds 36, Morris 43 within a score. Wow, that was a big response there, Scott, just to get the momentum back on the Redbirds. Couple scores here. You've got small schools in the third quarter. We've got Deer Creek 18, Anawan 13. And then Montini continues to open up the lead here against Notre Dame. They're up 34-3.
Yeah. That was a huge drive from Metamora. Huge.
Yeah. Great job. Benson now is going to kick off from the left hash. And he puts the ball down to about the 20-yard line. Ball bounces, gets picked up. That's Conroy. And he gets taken down about the 39-yard line. But, boy, that's Conroy is not the guy you want to have the ball in his hand on the kick return, Scott.
No, he's quick.
Fast as lightning, and you give him daylight, look out. So, nice job by the Redbirds to take him down at the 39-yard line.
Birds got to come up with a big defensive stand. That'll be a great time for Morris to have their first turnover.
You're absolutely right. I like your thinking, Scott. Conroy now goes in motion, jet sweep, and he cuts it up. And now we've got a flag.
Late flag.
Down the 40, and he does get run down.
There's a flag.
So hopefully that's coming back.
Yeah, it is.
But, nice job for us to run down Conroy as well. That's, just the fact he didn't get in the end zone. But here we go. White hat calls the hold against Moore, so it's coming back. Wow. My goodness. That little jet sweep is dangerous.
Yeah, their blockers are getting all the jerseys, so I mean that would help on the jet sweep.
That'll make it a 1st and 20 for Morris.
It's from their own 29-yard line?
Yeah, 29-yard line.
Big opportunity here for the Redbird defense to hold them down. Run up the middle, and that is Curran, and he gets taken down right about the 23-yard line of the Redbirds, and Petrie's down. He's probably got a cramp, I'm guessing.
Man, our guys just keep going down, Randy. It's scary.
But, you know, they ran Smith the last series, you know, and so Curran comes into the game now fresh. And again, you know, Morris has brought fresh running backs in now the last 2 series. And, yeah, it looks like Petrie's got a cramp here. Probably the left calf, I'm guessing. Maybe the right calf as well. Looks like they're working on both sides. Got to get him some pickle juice down there, Scott. But, boy, he has had one heck of a game so far. You know what I mean? He is playing so hard. Got to love the effort out of Stephen Petrie tonight.
For sure. He's a senior. Him
Unreal.
Cranford.
Yep, he's okay. Like I said, I think that's just a cramp. They're going to work on him and get him going. But you got to love the leadership and what he's doing. Redbirds need to get a stop here. Curran in the backfield with Varner. And Curran up the middle. Gets stopped. And that's Morrison. And was that Grady Neal coming?
Yeah, I think so. You know, the 2 turnovers have hurt us. We need to get back in that turnover mode where we get one from them.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Gets taken down after a short gain. That'll bring up the 3rd down. We've got a flag late
between
on the far
number
side
2
of the field.
and Jadon.
And that, I think is that McMillan or is that Jadon? That's Jadon, okay.
Something happened after the play. I didn't see.
Personal foul on Metamora. Personal foul.
Offsetting
on Morris.
Both ways.
Offsetting. Is that replay of the down then?
No, it's after the play, so I think they're just going to let it go there.
Ball? Okay. Okay, now they're going to move the yard markers. That brings up a 3rd and about 4 for Morris from the Metamora 17-yard line. Nice to see a tackle for loss here, Scott.
Another penalty would be great.
And it's like it's going to bring a 4th down here. Morris.
It's going to be close, guys.
4th and about 2.
4th and about 1, it looks like.
Maybe inches.
Like a big play here. But we're bringing the short yardage guys in. Like Morris shifting over to the left side. They've got their 3-back group here, and they give it to the up-back, Smith, and he does not get much. It can all depend on the spot here, and it is awful close.
They give him forward progression.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. A big play there in terms of the spot, and Morris will have 1st down now. we've got a whistle before the play here, so that play won't count. Because Coach D's on the field. Did he call a timeout, possibly?
Yep, Metamora timeout.
Yep. Okay. Timeout for the Redbirds here. This is a hugely important defensive situation here, Scott.
Is Pickles out?
You know, he's over here in the sideline. I didn't see what happened. But you're right, Braden Cox has been in there. So yeah, Petrie's back out in the field. So they've got him all fixed up.
Who is?
That's good to see.
Oh, Petrie.
Yeah. Yep. He's out there just taking some Gatorade, staying hydrated. So Morris again, 1st and 10 from the Redbirds at about the 12. Yeah, it's a third. Yeah, 12. So pitch out to their star running back. He falls forward, goes out of bounds inside the 10. Bring up a second and about 6, yeah. The Redbird 9-yard line. Great forward run. Tony had him and into the end zone for Curran. So with 2:03 to go in the third. Morris now attempts the 1-point conversion, and it's up and good. That'll make the score 50-36 with 2:03 to go here in the third quarter, and there's still a lot of time. There's a lot of football left to play here, Scott.
Yep.
Redbirds just have to keep fighting. We knew Morris was awful tough between the tackles, and now they're really starting to stir that physical game.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of wear on us a little bit. And you can't, I mean, that's just the war of attrition.
Yeah, absolutely. So, final score here, Simeon takes down Normal West, 36-21. Back to receive for the Redbirds. Who is that? Is that Braden Cox in the center position?
And Jadon's on the other side.
Jadon
and then McMillan's on the near side.
McMillan over here, yep. Little squibber. And Bittner now catches it about the 31-yard line. So Metamora will start from their own 31 here with 2:02 to go in the third. Down by 2 scores. Now's the time, Scott.
Yep. You've got to
keep fighting. We know this thing's going to go down to the end.
Because there's plenty of time.
Oh, we've still got a lot of time. A lot of football yet to be played here. So Cranford in the backfield with Petrie. Bittner split out right. McMillan on the left side. Morrison in the H-back. Petrie from gun. Keeps it on the left side. Cuts it up. 3 or 4. Looks like it's about 3. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7 from the Redbird. Yep. 34-yard line. Bittner split out right. McMillan on the left. Cranford in the backfield. Ranford gets it and just gets hit immediately. And that hopefully forward progress. They'll give it to him where he received the football. But
brings up a third, about 12.
Too much penetration there from the Morris defensive line. So 3rd and 12 for the Birds from their own 29-yard line.
3rd and 12.
Ashelman now comes into the backfield. McMillan split out left. Morrison in the backfield. In the up position. Zeke Bavard in the H-back. Ashelman gets it on the right side and just falls forward over the 30-yard line, but that'll bring up a 4th and 10 for Metamora. Back to the line of scrimmage at the 31.
You got to go for it.
I mean, that's a tough one on your own 31. That's awful tough.
4th and 10.
I think they're going to let the clock run out and get into the 4th quarter and think things over. So here we are at the end of the 3rd. Morris 50, Metamora 36.
Take some time to thank our sponsors. Metamora Field. Come for a quick bite after your round of golf. Metamora Field is where you're always welcome. Merrill Lynch, they're also our halftime sponsor. Big Advice, small town advisors. Get supported by a team with over 100 years of experience. Mason Funeral Home, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Again, stop up and see Ross. Kirby Foods. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat department. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee-owned. Ooh. I don't know, did we bring out our punt unit, or are we still out there with our offense?
Well, I mean, Petrie's our punter, so
yeah, it's hard to tell.
Petrie's back deep right now to kick, so I just can't imagine. There's still a lot of football to play here, Scott.
For sure.
We got the whole 4th quarter here, so. Petrie with the kick. Kicks it high.
Oh, it took a Morris
bounce, and Morris would get it at about the Redbird 42.
Yeah, right about the 42. We need a turnover.
Big time. We got to get physical here, and we got a helmet on the ball or a little punch. So we just got to stop them between the tackles here. They've been running off tackle, though, a little bit. Turn in the backfield with Farner. Conroy in motion. And Curran gets it. Gets out to about the 30-yard line. First down for Morris. Their physical brand of football is really taking its toll, Scott.
Oh, for sure.
Conroy in motion.
And they're going to get a false start.
Yep.
That's some movement there for Morris. Be a 1st and 15 from the Metamora 34-yard line. Conroy in motion. Curran gets it off the left side. He's got blockers.
The ball carrier brought down at the 25-yard line.
Down to about the 25.
2nd and 6.
Tell you what, I mean, they do a nice job getting their blockers out in front of him.
Well, they certainly do.
Off tackle like that. I mean, it's almost like a counter type of blocking. There's Curran again. Gets run down. That's Brady Karch on the tackle. Another first down for Morris. And they're really starting to run side to side on us here, Scott. You know, they've been kind of straight at us in the first half, but they're really starting to run off tackle a little bit. Almost like a wide belly. Curran cuts it up, still on his feet, into the end zone. 10-27 in the third. Curran for the score.
The injuries have started to pile up on us too, Randy. This is the biggest thing is, you know.
Yeah, this Morris team, I mean, they are big and stout up front.
Yeah.
They line up for the 1-point conversion. The kick is up. Good. So that'll be the score here. Morris 57, Metamora 36, 3-score game. Again, still a ton of time.
Yep.
Redbirds just have to turn it on. Redbirds need a little lightning to strike here, Scott.
You know, Barbarinas has been out. Pickles has been out. It's been a tough half for Metamora injury-wise.
Yeah, well, and you know, Barbarinas, you know, is a big physical guy that you just got to have him in there to do battle, just to hold that line of scrimmage the best you can.
For sure.
You know, when you got these 280-pound linemen coming at you. Little squib kick. And that is that's Bittner over there.
Yeah, that's Bittner.
Again, Metamora starts on their own 32. Seems like that's been a place we've been starting from quite a bit here lately, you know?
Yep.
Cranford out in the backfield. Braden Cox, Kylan McMillan split out right. Morrison in an H-back. Morrison shifts to the left side, the right side. And a little pass here, and it's incomplete for Cranford.
An incomplete pass.
Yeah, it was forward. So good idea to get Cranford, you know, outside the box, in motion. Just couldn't connect, but I like the idea. Second and 10 here. Play clock down to 5. They get the snap off. Petrie now back to pass, looking long over the middle. He's got Jadon.
What a
catch! Oh my goodness! What a play! Wow! You know, we talked about needing lightning to strike, Scott, and there it is. Jadon is absolutely lightning out there on the field. Man, that was unbelievable. Wow.
Another throw right on the money for Stephen Petrie as well.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch.
Wow, with 10-14 in the fourth quarter. Redbirds in the end zone. Line it up for the 1-point conversion. Kick is up and
good
through. So we're down to a 2-score game here, Scott. Got to get a stop.
Stop the score.
Jadon has scored 3 touchdowns today. He returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. He ran, 70 yards for a touchdown. Now he just caught a pass for a touchdown.
And, I mean, that was from the 32-yard line. What is that?
That's 68. What'd you say, from the 32?
68 yards. Yeah, wow. What a strike. Man, just had his arms out and brought that in. That was beautiful. I think Petrie just said, I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And let
the big guy run underneath it.
Let Jayhawk go get it, baby. I love it. That's beautiful offense there.
Be an onside kick.
I think it's a little early for that right now. But we shall see, right? There it is. Ball has to go 10 yards. And it doesn't. Yeah, shoot. Is that Grady Neal? Looks like Grady Neal's down at about the 45-yard line. Not sure, again, if that's a cramp or what, but his helmet is off. Didn't see what happened. Anybody see what happened down there?
Boy.
Right, did you see anything?
I'm not sure. I was watching the ball. He looks like he's all right.
Maybe the wind knocked out of him?
Maybe just a cramp, yeah. I don't know. Looks all right, though.
Yeah, looks like he's fine, so good thing. So Morris will take over. They get that right where the ball went out of bounds, plus penalty. So they get 10 yards on that, Scott. I've seen it marked at 10 and 5. You know, I'm not familiar with these.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is on the kickoff. We got to get a turnover though, Randy. We can't let them. We can't trade touchdowns.
No, exactly. So Morris starts out again. Short field here from the Metamora 41. Again, 10-14 in the clock. Curran gets it. Cuts it upfield. And gets run down after he gains the first down. He's right outside the Redbird 20-yard line. Got to give him credit. You know, he's kind of running to the sideline, and man, as soon as he sees daylight, he cuts that up. Now it's a foot race, and there's Kern again. He gets upended, and that was Stephen Petrie coming in, laying the wood. Wow.
Boy, that's something where you see feet going up in the air.
What a hit by Stephen Petrie. His competitive spirit in this game is unbelievable. Brings up a 2nd and 9 for Morris from the Metamora 20. And there's Curran off tackle. He gets about 4. That brings up a 3rd and about 5.
Make it 3rd and 5.
Redbirds need to get a tackle for loss here.
Scooping a score sure would be nice.
Turnover would be fantastic right now.
Grady Neal. Grady.
For Conroy split out left, and they're trying to draw him offside. Doesn't work. Quarterback goes up. Looks like he's calling the play to the offensive line. Tries to draw him off sides again, and maybe they're going to kick it here. Looks like they're maybe going to go for a field goal. So Morris takes the timeout as the play clock winds down. So 7:53 on the clock here. Morris with the decision to make. 4th and 4 at the Redbird 15-yard line. What do you think, Scotty?
Irregardless, you got to be proud of this defense. They're dinged up. They're battered up. They've made a heck of a stand right here, and I got to be proud of them.
Yeah. They're not giving up. They just keep plugging away, and I mean, the hit Stephen Petrie put on Curran there was unbelievable. That's an ESPN highlight, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, he's playing with a lot of heart tonight, guys. You can tell.
Oh, for sure.
He wants this.
Him and Jadon, and really all these seniors, you can't fault the effort one little bit here today.
No,
they've just been dinged up so badly, and we've lost 5 guys?
Oh my goodness, yeah. And guys just keep stepping up, and I mean, it's a hell of a Morris team here.
Yeah.
This is so Morris brings the offense out. Kennedy and Conroy split out left. And reverse. There's Conroy.
He's got the first down.
He's got his first down. Gets pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Down about the 5, it looks like. He's tough. So 1st and goal for Morris from the Metamora 5. And that Smith gets upended. Gains maybe a half yard, looks like.
A.J. Yeager on the tackle. That's a nice job.
Up the 2nd and goal from the 4.5. Again, the 3-back set here. Tough on the right side. Gets stopped. Maybe gain of 1. He's up to 3rd down and goal here from the 3. Again, 3-back set here for Morris.
He dropped
center. We got motion on the right side of the line from Morris here. And that should bring them back 5, and it does. So that's a 3rd down now in goal from about the 8.
Yeah.
So opportunity here for the Redbird defense again. And Kennedy and Conroy split out left for Morris. Curran in the backfield with Varner. Curran gets the pitch on the right side, and he gets tackled down
about the 2-yard line.
About the 2, so that brings up a 4th down and goal from the 2 here for Morris. And we'll see.
Just a lot of guts by this Metamora football team. A lot of guts.
Defense just keeps making plays. Morris shows the 3-back set here. Everything's in pretty tight. Quarterback under center. Snaps it, hands it. And that's Curran who gets into the end zone. Again, we're back up to a 3-score game here. There's 6 minutes to go in the 4th.
Just too many injuries, Randy. Too many injuries. The fact that we put up with a fight like this,
Kick is good, so 64-43 here, 21-point margin for Morris with 6 minutes to go in the 4th. again, Scott, I hate to say this, there's still a lot of time.
There is.
I mean, the scoring that's going on in this game. I mean, what are we? We're over 100 points here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean,
100.
Unbelievable. So McMillan, Cranford, and Braden Cox back to receive for the Redbirds. If I was a betting man, I'd say they're going to kick this ball right around the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that'd be a safe bet.
We'll see if maybe Bittner decides to take this and run with it. Seems like that's where they've been going. And there it is, the squibber. And that's McMillan. Takes it up close to the 40.
Yeah.
Redbirds start out with a little bit better field position here. Start out from their own 39.
Metamora 11, first and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
So now with the clock, I mean, you got to score 3 times here, Scott.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta believe we might maybe throw the ball just a little bit more here. You know, just kind of lean that way slightly. Petrie gets it over to McMillan on the right side. Gains about 4.
Yeah, probably.
3.
3 yards.
A second and 7.
That'll make it second and 7. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line.
Cranford gets it and gets pulled down after a real short gain. Bring up a 3rd and 6.
Boy, I thought he had some room there.
Yeah, I mean, the way he went down, you know, it almost looked like a
horse collar.
A horse, just the way it looked. I don't know, you know, that's a wrestler tackle. What is that, Scott? But I mean, he just went straight down, yeah, and his shoulders kind of went down from right behind him. Cranford on the right side gets pulled down. Again, it does seem like they're tackling him from the shoulder pads. And there, Cranford gets up.
You got to go for this, Randy. Got to go for this.
Yeah, 4th and 2 here. And Ashleman comes in. Cranford just got dinged up there.
I think they landed on his ankle.
So Ashleman in the backfield. And Petrie now gets it on the right side. He's got a little bit of room. He just runs out of bounds here. Smart play to save the clock. And with 4:13 in the 4th, Redbirds have a first down at the Morris 46. Heads up play by Petrie. Got a bounce, save some time. McMillan now split out left. Petrie picks up the snap, gets it over to Bittner, who establishes possession and gets out of bounds. It's about a 5-yard gain. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5 from the Morris 41. And officials now want to have a conversation. Not sure what it's about.
I think they want to put some time on the clock.
Not sure what that was. Maybe he just wanted to make sure that he didn't bump the clock before the snap, possibly. Oh, you're right. They just put 5 seconds on the clock. It went from 4:03 to 4:08. So nice catch by the official here on the sideline. Petrie back to Pat. Looking long, going for Bittner, and ball falls incomplete. And Morris had 3 defenders in the area, 1 including Conroy there. So that brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Redbirds. 4:02 on the clock here, the 4th. What a physical game here, Scott.
Oh, man.
I mean, these guys have just laid it all out.
You know, you can't be mad at, you know, if this is the final score, you can't be mad at anything.
No.
Metamora gave, it was...
No, they're still battling. McMillan split out left, Bittner split out right. Cranford in the backfield. And Petrie now keeps it on the left side. He's got a little bit of daylight. He's got some open green. And he runs out of bounds right outside the 10-yard line. And what a gutty performance by Stephen Petrie.
Oh,
you know,
my God.
I think about, watching Petrie. It's just so fun to watch him play at this level. I go back to Cam Scadaboo, when he was playing for Arizona State there in that bowl game. And it was just leaving every ounce of will and competitiveness out on the field. What a job by Petrie today. Petrie out of gun, hands it to Cranford on the right side, cuts it up, and just gets locked up.
Cranford's the ball carrier.
Gets about 2 to bring up a 2nd and 8 from the Morris 9-yard line. Clock's running down to 3.5. Cranford, the sole back behind Petrie and gun. Cranford gets again on the right side and falls forward for a gain of maybe another. Now we've got some flags, and I don't think it's going to go to the benefit of the Redbirds here. And so we've got a personal foul against the Redbirds, and that's going to bring us back here about 15 yards. So that'll put us out at what, the 20.
That's after the
7, maybe? Sorry, the 22. 22, I can't do math, Scott.
It's still a 3rd down play, Randy.
So 3rd and goal from the 22. And now Kyson Wagner checks into the game for the Redbirds. Number 0 at receiver on the right side. McMillan on the left side. Ashleman in the backfield. And Petrie keeps it on the left side and makes a move. And he's got some green still on his feet. Down to the 5-yard line. Gets out of bounds.
Wow, what an effort.
Stephen Petrie once again.
Bring up a 4th down.
He's inside the 5, Randy.
From about the 5. That's a 4th and about 4, maybe?
Oh, right at the 5, yeah.
And so the Redbirds could get a 1st down here.
Where do they have to go for the 1st?
Down to about the 1-yard line. So
we've just got to score.
Yeah, just get in the end zone. So Braden Cox and Tyson Wagner split out right. McMillan split in the left. McMillan limping just a little bit out there. He's had a tough physical game. And now we get a timeout by Metamora. 2:09 to go in the game. And what a gutty performance by the Redbirds.
I can't get over that.
And hats off to this Morris team. This is a gritty, solid, balanced, tough team from Morris. I mean, they've got all the pieces of the puzzle, and we came and watched them last week against Woodstock, and some of the throws weren't perfectly spot on. I thought we might have an advantage there, but give the credit to their quarterback. I mean, he's made some really nice throws today. He's had a heck of a game. I mean, he's been absolutely on point. So that tells you, this Morris program does have respect for the Metamora program.
For sure.
I mean, they took us extremely seriously today.
We combined for 107 points, Randy.
Wow. I mean, oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. Edwards and Morrison shift to the right side. Petrie gets it on the right side and
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Stephen Petrie.
What a gutty performance. I just can't get over Stephen Petrie. Great blocking up front.
Yes, fantastic blocking, and they just don't give up. Redbirds line up for the one-point conversion. Kick is up and through. So that brings the score 64 for Morris, 50 for Metamora, with 2:06 to go in the contest. And if you told me, Scott, that Metamora is going to score 50 points today and not walk away with a W, I would tell you were crazy. That might still be crazy, but in that particular situation, I might tell you you're crazy.
Yeah.
I think you have to onside kick here. I don't think you have a choice. So Benson to kick off for the Birds. And here's the onside, and it goes about 5 yards. And we got a flag now. Somebody, 22, just took a hit at the kicker, and this is going to be interesting. I don't know how they're going to figure this out. I don't know if you redo this kick. Maybe
I
you
think,
give us.
yes.
But you also got a penalty for the it not going 10 yards. So you just redo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's offsetting.
What is it?
So personal foul against Morris.
Yeah.
And so now do you redo the kick? Is that how this works? I mean, obviously one penalty is more severe than the other.
But it doesn't matter. But this might be a post-possession penalty. So they...
I don't know. So, yeah, Coach Dolinsky's maybe asking, do we redo the kick or what? Well, they're marching the ball back here, so I got to believe they're going to give it to Morris here.
It's a post-possession penalty, though.
Yeah, they were still in the flow of the play, though. So I don't know. Well, it looks like first down Morris.
Yeah.
From their own 39-yard line. 2:06 on the clock. The game. Guess I need to do some reading up on the rules of IHSA football, Scott. And that's Curran. Gets about 6 yards on first down.
6 on the play, makes it 2nd and 4. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line.
Be nice to see a scoop and score here, Scott. And then an onside kick and a 50-yard bomb. How about that? So Morris just running it down.
Yep. And that's
into the single digits on the play clock. That's just smart football.
Yep.
3-back set for Morris under center. Give the ball to Smith, who gets stopped for a gain of 2. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Clock's running. Down close to a minute. And Morris again just working the clock down. And this could be the last play of the game.
Yeah, I think Nick will take a timeout and honor his seniors like Rebs used to do.
There's Curran, and he gets the first down.
Ooh. Did he?
Well,
I think he's short. And Metamora will take a timeout.
Metamora takes a timeout here.
This is one of the classier things. This is
18 seconds to go.
Right, so timeout, Metamora.
And now Coach Jelinski calls. There's Morrison. Gives Morrison a big hug. What a season. And now he calls over Petrie and Cranford and Lenkeman. Gives a big hug to Cranford. Big hug to Petrie.
One of the classier moves.
Yeah.
I think that's all the seniors.
Yeah. So Morris hands it off.
And that'll be the ball game.
And that'll do it. Here at Morris. Morris takes it 64-50 in
What
the
a ball
second
game.
round.
What a ball game.
What a game. What a game. Hats
We'll
off to Morris.
We'll take a timeout. We'll get a chat with head coach Vic Jelinski.
64.
care. Again. Yep, me too. See you tomorrow night. No problem. Jimmy Narwick, if you're still in the area, back to the booth.
Anybody want some Lord hard candy?
You want a candy? Hard candy?
Sure.
Daryl?
Give me one. You're out in the middle of nowhere. Ain't no telling where you might.
Oh, trust me, we got plenty of food. Thanks. Well, we brought the RV. We tailgated over here, so.
We do football right.
That's the way to do it.
We do football right.
I'm usually scrambling like, where's the
turnovers and a kickoff return. I mean, we just did everything we could. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't roll over, man. We fought our tails off.
You did.
You're live. You're live, fellas.
Gotcha.
Well, welcome back to Morris. We're here with Metamora head coach Nick DeLince. Coach, you couldn't ask for much more from a group of kids.
No, man, it was punch after punch tonight, right? And we knew that our kids would do that. They answered the call all night, and we just had a few balls go the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
Man, we it started off the kickoff return for a touchdown was electric, and we put us. I think that gave our kids understand that we're here, right?
Yeah.
It kind of made them understand, and I mean, talk about a physical game with kids just beating their heads against the wall all night, and we didn't back down. I thought we dominated for the most part in some phases of the game offensively against their defense that hasn't given up much of any points all year. And then just defense, we kind of ran out of guys, man. When you lose Sam, and then we had Riley Blue in the mix, and I think he's got a knee injury, and you just started dominoing, and as the game goes on, and then Evan goes down. To have guys, we talk about the next play and the next man up, right? Like Tyler Gray, who's played a line for us all year, kind of been in and out, comes in and maybe the biggest game of the year, and we don't lose much, right?
No.
He's right there competing at the highest level, and we just, we lose 2 on the ground. They don't have a turnover. That was huge, and man, it hurts when you lose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's when the end is here. It sucks, man. It's just hard, and even when you win it, it's hard. We've been there, and these seniors have just done everything we've asked, and I know that I probably played off me being a first-year head coach a little bit more than it means, but they had my back, and I can't ask for any more than that, and it just hurts. Stephen Petrie is probably the biggest warrior you're going to find. I mean, that dude is tough. And, just not being able to get him to that next game, it hurts for me.
Yeah.
It hurts them. And, when you're a family like this, I told the kids, man, when you're a family and your family's hurt, it hurts. And there's not much you can do to fix it besides just give a lot of hugs.
Yeah.
A lot of hugs. And hope that, get everybody back, and hopefully the injuries aren't too bad. But it just sucks, man. I hate losing, but you hate losing the last one. Your kids have just worked their tails off to get here, and Jadon Cranford is good a career, and he goes out with a huge night tonight. And Stephen Petrie, we're slinging the ball over. We got huge plays all over the field, and we just couldn't get the tide turned in the second half when they came out and they scored. And, the 4th down call is 4th and 10. We might have gone for it, but punt was probably the right call. But in a game like this tonight, who knows? And, we don't get a good punt. We give them a short field. Those are things that I'm going to sit and chew on, but I'm bumbling because that's what I do, and I'm sad, and I'm sorry. It's what I do. But it just hurts, and that's it. And I don't know what else I can really say about that part of it. But, yeah, so proud of this group, proud of the seniors. We talked about what a standard is to get to where we need to get to, and they did everything we could to get there. I mean, hell, this is a semifinal game, man. This isn't a second-round game.
No,
these are 2 teams that will be battling, and it's just the way it is, and that's the way the bracket comes out. And but, man, what a great game. I mean, the rain sucks, but, what a great game. And, I mean, that's high school football at its best, and 2 teams just slugging it out, and we came up short.
And, Coach, there'll be better days. There'll be better days for you.
I mean, this isn't a terrible day that we lose. I mean, that's the sad part. But, man, there's a lot to be proud of in this season.
Oh, for sure. And the way your kids played tonight.
We're just going to – it'll hurt tonight. We'll regroup and settle things in. And it just means I got to clean out the equipment closet earlier than I wanted to and figure out a way to get the help done. Those are the things the head coach doesn't want to think about,
right.
But those are the things I'm going to have to get done. So I don't know if my wife's going to see me much tomorrow. I'll probably be in the closet cleaning to get room for all the stuff we got to get turned in. But I just want to say thank you guys, all you guys that come to the games, the guys that are sitting at home watching, and the crew that comes everywhere with us. And this is a special place, and I want people to understand that we feel it as players and coaches. And when we get those big crowds on Friday nights and Saturday afternoons, and we're traveling to Morris in the rain, and it's 40 degrees, and we're going to get an inch of snow here in about a half hour, and it means a lot to us. And all the guys behind the scenes and the Begol family, I've loved them for a long time, and having those guys involved in this again is huge. And I just want everybody to know how special this is, because not everybody's got what we got, and I want them to understand that as a community that we hope we made you proud, and we're going to keep fighting to get you there.
Coach, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's been a privilege this year to cover you guys. It's been a lot of fun, and if we didn't mean so much, it wouldn't hurt so much.
That's right. It means a lot. It hurts a lot. So,
Coach, we'll let you go, but I want to thank Randy Begole, broadcast partner, his son Ryan, sideline reporter. I want to thank Tom Hagan for being our producer, Jonathan Stahlberg for the sideline camera, and my brother Mike for the main camera. And I want to thank you guys so much. It's been a lot of fun. But that'll do it from Morris Redbirds.
We'll see you in August.
Yeah.
Don't forget, put it on your calendar. We'll be back.
All
We're
right.
going to be back.
That'll do it from Morris. We'll see you in the basketball season. See you.